everybody, and welcome to part 4 of Doki Literature Club. We are on a black screen right now, but that's because there was something that I saw when I opened the game that I will show you in a second. But I wanted to do a little quick thing first. I realized this is literally, it's Friday right now. Okay, I pre-record a lot of my videos, so it is literally the very next day. I forgot to upload Thursday. I just completely forgot. And I only just realized before I started recording this. So I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen again, but I did forget, and that is my B. But I also wanted to say that from now on I will try to make shorter videos. I say shorter, but it's probably going to be around like 30 minutes of each video, at least for this series as of right now. When I finish this and I like start playing more of other games and stuff like that, like more long-term ones, hopefully the videos will probably be shorter. But I've decided that for the rest of this series specifically, all the videos would be about like half an hour long at least. Just so it's easier on me editing wise, and you know, just it makes the whole process easier. I realize that the hour-long videos are probably not a good choice, seeing as though I'm still just starting out, so but that is a choice that is being made. So with that, nice to see you all. Let's go ahead and get started. I can show you what I saw when I opened up my game, and I don't know if it's like supposed to be like this, but this is what I saw. Yeah. You remember in the last video, Sayori checked out, and now the screen is like this. I have not opened this game since I last played it for the third part, and yeah. Is it gonna show her again when I open it? Okay. Apparently not. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Is this the right? My slots are empty. I saved the last game. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Also, I want to clarify right now, I'm not doing any more videos for this. I mean, not videos. I'm not doing any more voices for this. Because I don't remember them, first of all. And I'm too lazy to go back and check what they were, but I also just I don't want to do it anymore. So I apologize if anybody actually enjoyed when I do that, but we're not gonna do it anymore. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol up in front of the sidewalk and let catch up to me. Whoa, okay. Okay, hi. It's Yuri and Monica. Oh, no. Hello? It's an ordinary school day. Like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh, wait, what? I always tell myself it was about time to meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm very content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It changed it. Sayori's like completely gone. Oh. Interesting. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with it. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Mouse? Oh, okay. Monica? I still don't like you. I don't like her at all. She freaks me out. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. You, Yuri, and Atsuki. You know what I just realized? Sayori, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but Sayori offed herself. We'll say that. And now she's just completely gone. And everything's like changing. And Monica kept appearing where her place was. Like when it started out normally, it was like a messed up picture of Monica and Yuri. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah. Natsuki likes manga, right? Wait. Really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Mouse. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you can do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Yeah, so could you? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Mouse, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I don't like that sentence. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. Section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a new guest with me. Eh? Whoa, okay. Hi, Yuri. Oh, I guess we're not as close anymore, right? Because I guess the story reset or whatever. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mouse. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. A girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as always. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, you're the vice president now. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too. You drank my blood last time we were here. Didn't you, Yuri? Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah. It's nice to meet you both. So I ran into Mouse in a classroom, and he decided to come back out the club. What? So I ran into Mouse in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mouse? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teacup in the middle. Teapot. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that... You know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Your family smiles to herself in relief. So, Mouse, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something. She keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world. in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Haha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I understand. I used to be a really big reader when I was younger. And now I can't read past a paragraph. Yeah. I'm a writer though. Somewhat. Anyway. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You got the piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? We've all been there. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Why is that word so hard for me to say? Vulnerabilities. I remember struggling the last time I tried to say it as well. I cut out like 30 seconds of footage. Me just trying to say that word. Do you have any experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Mouse? Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clips to look at and, I lose my train of thought. Look at their faces. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Eh? Girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mouse. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If you don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh my god, hello. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Mouse? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left it all this, I would be super pissed. Mouse, I'm so happy. We've become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share it. Monica looks over at me once more. Mouse, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monaco with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I'll start writing a poem tonight. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Oh. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. You're getting blurred. Okay. That's only Yuri and Natsuki now. I think even though she really weirded me out in the last video, we're gonna keep going for Yuri. Cause why not? We're committed. We've already said we simped. We're gonna keep going. Misfortune. Beauty. Cause why not? Incongruent. Crimson. Covey. I don't know what that word is. Unstable. Philosophy. Wrath. Depression. Uncanny. Unrequited. Unrestrained. Sensation. Agonizing. Hurt. Frightening. Disarray. Oh no, wait. Tragedy. Why not? Intellectual. She's smart and also scary. Death. And infernal. Hey again, Mouse. Oh, I hit my microphone. Hi again, Mouse. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What just happened to your face? What is going on with your arm? Am I crazy or is your arm all weird? I think I might just be crazy. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mouse. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, hello there, Natsuki. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Is something wrong with the background? Or am I tripping? Why does it look weird? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Whoa, hello. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Monica. Natsuki finds herself tucked between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Mouse. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now. So it only really feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. Okay, my eyes. What is happening right now? Is something happening to the screen? Am I actually going crazy right now? Why does she look bigger and why does the background look like it's moving? I think I'm insane. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches through the bag and pulls out a book. You know, you're definitely closer than usual. You're also slanted. I think. What is happening? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... No, the background's definitely moving. I'm not crazy. The background is definitely doing some. Maybe I am crazy. What is happening? There was a second window over here. Am I actually insane? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Enthusiastically. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I was right! I was right, everything was moving. Oh my god. What the heck? Oh my god, that was so trippy. I thought I was genuinely going insane. Oh my goodness. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Your face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I just looked up and noticed her eyes. What is happening to her eyeballs? I wanted to reread some of it. I can't stop looking at it. Not for any particular reason. What is happening right now? Okay, that was weird. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. And she's gonna tell us next time because I'm gonna cut it off here. Because I'm really weirded out right now. And we recorded the other parts of this. So we're gonna cut this off here. Make sure to like and subscribe, please. And thank you. I'm very weirded out by this already. This is strange. I don't know what's happening with her eye, or when I was genuinely thinking that I was tripping out, because the screen was moving all weirdly around, but this is interesting. I didn't read the description of this game when I bought it. Like I said, I know nothing about this. This is all first time stuff. But yeah, those are all the changes that are going to be happening with the series, and future series, probably. Thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and run the outro.